Hello everybody, QC Runner for QC Runner Games, and we are back today with another episode of Hustle Castle. I believe this is day 3 of the Way of the Wolf. My days are all messed up. Whoops, look at that, messing everything up. I'm pre-recording a bunch of videos for when I'm out of town so I can put a bunch out. So these videos will be out probably after the event's over. At least some of them, maybe not day 3, but day whatever we get to will probably be out after the event is over. So who knows when this will be out. Still got a cold, obviously. I believe it is actually day 3 because I think it was a total of 9 days. So we got 6 left. So a third of the way through. Got 10,000 wolf paws here. Last video we went and bought a bunch of stuff, and the goal here today is to buy some more stuff. And we will help out Sir right here. As you can see, maybe not, I had many of these items here. I saw the number 99 and I was afraid that maybe that was the max I could get. So I ended up going through and opening up all of the tournament chests. I just kind of got lazy and just never opened them up. And arena store. So I started with 45,000 arena tokens. So I got 18,000 from just getting through every single one of the arenas I had there. So we got a lot there. And we will come back to that item in a moment. And the only thing I have left now is just some gem bays. So I'm going to go ahead and open these up. Actually, I have more than I thought because a couple of these were older and I must have missed them. So we are going to go ahead and just take one step back. Oh, sorry if I hit the microphone. I mentioned that I didn't want to level and power and add these souls just to add power. And I think I might have done that a little bit. Our overall squad power is up to 3810, I believe. 3810, and I'm finding like gem bay is a bit harder now. 1718, like I did get to 20 again, and 1819 is kind of where I've gotten to, and now it's like 1718, and it's hard to get there because I ended up getting a couple. I mean, it was good because I got some spell power for a couple of my mages. That's good right here, but the dodge and health, obviously it's good, but it's not critical for these players. There's another one I think too, right? This one. Again, the dodge and health, it's getting my overall power higher, and it is useful, but it's not as useful as just strictly spell power. So I have a feeling I might have leveled myself a little higher, and it might have hurt. So there might be one thing we're going to do tonight that will start the process of maybe helping our pure strength get better again. Yeah, we'll see though. So before we get to that, let's go ahead and open up these chests here. And then we'll be down to 0. Lots and lots of stuff. I gotta go clean up a bunch of items here. Can't wait to see what these are because I honestly have no idea. I mean, they obviously look good. They look nice. Getting something that looks legendary color, something that's epic color. So I'm pretty sure these are going to be used in the set builder. How many do I need? I don't know. I mean, do I have a lot yet? Probably not. Because I mean, I'm doing quite a bit for me, but for most people, it's probably not very much. So I'm not sure what's good, what's not. So, we'll just keep blasting through stuff, get as much as we can. Doing a bunch of arenas, kind of like putting on the background while I'm at work and getting a bunch of stuff here. So that's also helping what will be our set work later, I believe. And 515 for each of these, because obviously you can see I'm not getting as high now, but at least we're getting the 515. Not as good as the 20 of 20, of course. So each one of these is getting legendary stuff. I'm not even looking at the dust at the bottom. We'll be using that again one of these days. So that's it. We're down to 0 chests. Look at that. Fantastic. A little bit cleaned up. Not like the rest of the game itself isn't anything but cleaned up. It's pretty bad actually. Look, well, I'm down to 1395. I think I was at 2000 at one point. I think somewhere around there. So look, we have all of these legendary items. 202. Is that good? I don't know. I mean, if it's kind of like the dust, 202 is okay, but nothing significant, and that's probably what we're looking at. I mean, we got some stuff. We got lots of legendary gear. We got a absolute ton of epic gear, and we have a ton plus. Ooh, what's this? Did I miss this one before? Plate mail, yeah. We can't use that one yet. The problem is my mithril is not ready to start churning mithril out, so I can, look at that, just ridiculous. I need to clean all of that up. I'll probably delete every single one of those. Delete every single one of those and every single one of these except for the souls. Ooh, more souls. So we'll just have souls here on the bottom. We can find them. A lot of these guys we're going to keep because we might need to bring them back, but a lot of this other stuff here needs to go. Need to spend some time doing some cleanup. That is ridiculous. So much junk. Just not needed. And obviously we can use this to start making other higher level gear. So if it could all be like this, look at that. Boom. Just like that. 11 gone. 15 gone. 9 gone. If everything else, I mean, obviously the gear is different. They're not exactly the same. Maybe if, some of them were exactly the same, they could give us this functionality, but they're probably different enough. It's just not worth it. And I'll probably end up doing that also with uncommons, maybe not, but not in this video. I do like that. That is very helpful for sure. All right, so what to do? I have one main thing I want to do, but I don't know if now's the time. So as I mentioned in the previous video, I'm not going for these items up top. I don't see them as being all that spectacular. I mean, these we could go for 50,000. No way I'm getting that. That'd be nice. But here, I mean, they're nice, but I don't see them as being spectacular, and they're not going to be a huge improvement to my squad, so it's not really worth grinding to get them. But like I said before, getting the mithril and getting these souls is. So that has been my area of focus. So I think what I'm going to do, I mean, excuse me, I can't speak. The 600,000 is an absolute must guarantee I will get before the event ends. But the problem is I can't use it right now because the max I can carry is 300,000. So that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do right now. So this is actually maxed out at level 2. I was surprised to see that. I assume that means that there'll be future levels coming, so this will get higher. Right now we can't. We have our third one right here, getting ready to archive, it's called, to level up in 16 hours. And also here is the big one. We got the mithril factory, which will allow us to start training our engineers so they can get to do more than producing 1 per hour. Not there. And these guys are level 1, which everybody is. And they're all producing info 2 per hour. I mean, that's just to the point of being useless. So I need to get these guys trained up within the day. That'll be there. So the goal, I mean, I'll be keeping premium going here for another month while I'm on vacation. And then what about the other guy? Goblin Assistance 21 days. So they'll be running the whole time I'm on my, well, I cannot speak, I'm sorry, while I'm on vacation. So the goal will be to take a couple of these guys, stick them in there, and just let them go. And if I'm not playing, they're just going to level to hopefully the max, or at least to something productive. It'll probably actually be more useful for me to swap them out like daily and slowly level them up rather than just spend this much time of people not gaining anything. But we'll have this one done by then. So we'll have six people in there, and I'm start getting them going, and we can start producing our mithril much quicker. But the more immediate need will be this one right here. We can upgrade this depot, which currently was 150, in treasury. No, saw it somewhere. Did I already level it? I don't think so. The vault, mithril depot. There you go. It's going to cost me 6 million in cash, which I'm not quite there. 4.5 in wood, which we have. 3.5 in iron, which we're close, and 20 in mithril, which we have. So I want to get that going, and if I level that up, that gives us plus 700,000. So that'll put us to 850. So then we can use our 600,000 chest. And I think that's 3 days, it said. 318 with premium will be less than that. So that is my goal. So then I can open the 600,000, which will get us 4 more slots for our souls. And the well, we'll talk about that in a minute. We got 5 minutes left, so we'll get to that in one moment. So my goal of this video now is to get the 6 million in gold and the 3.5 in iron, so I can start that leveling up. We got one more worker who's not working, and we need to get him going. So we need 650 in gold and 500 in iron. Problem is, I was going to say nobody at this level has more than 999,000 in iron, but this guy's got 322, and he's weak. The problem is he's actually, I think, incredibly strong. He's just, pretending to be weak. So I'm going to go ahead and attack him, use all my resources, so when he attacks me back for retaliation, I'm not going to have anything for him to take. I looked at this guy before and got a little bit worried because he's gonna come back and beat the snot out of me. I didn't look at his squad, but seeing how strong he is with just one person in there, obviously he's really strong. But that was huge. Now we only need 125 in iron, and we need 6 million, so we need another 600,000 in gold yet. That might be challenging. All right, we need one of the big shots. I don't know. I think I've cleared most of the big shots out. There's not a lot of people saving gold anymore. I think everybody's blasting through it. I think we'll have to take the 300 because that's going to be as high as we're going to see. Plus, the other good part of this is even if people are pretending to be weak and they retaliate, it's okay because we'll be able to use the resources. And when they retaliate, it won't have as much for them to get. I don't remember where I was going exactly with that, but all right. And we need 300,000 more. And 300,000. This guy's 4 million. See if we can beat him. If we lose, we get 24 trophies back, which we'll take. All right, let's see if we can beat a 4 million. I beat a guy. I almost beat what was he? 6.2 million, I think. And I think I actually knocked him out and knocked all of his people out, but then his hero had the resurrection. Oh, this guy's kicking my butt. I wasn't paying attention. His hero had the Ankh, and everybody came back and ended up losing, but that was kind of cool. Seemed like I almost beat a 6 million power person. Oh, no. That was somebody else. I think the 6 million one, I ended up timing out. I knocked him out. He did have the Ankh. They came back, knocked them all out again, brought him back again, and then time ran out when they were down to the last person. If I had like 5 more seconds, I think I would have had him. And then, because it seems like the multiple times the Ankh's going, it's not reviving people quite as much. So I think I was that close to beating my first 6 million power team. And that goes with what I was saying at the beginning of the video, that if you're just artificially inflating your power, or your and this guy we can take, we don't need to be fully leveled. I think we're probably strong enough. Let's look how weak you are. We're gonna fight this guy with everybody in trouble. Yeah, so if you're artificially inflating your numbers, you're just not that strong, and people as weak as me can beat you. So yeah, we took that guy down, and we were hardly halfway healed, but that did get us what we need. So anyway, so I'm trying not to do that because that impacts my ability at djembe, and that's certainly not what I'm looking for. So all right, well that was helpful. All right, let's go to our factory. No, what would we call it? The depot upgrade. 3 days. Let's start it. So it's still 3 days. All right. Well, that was the that version I could throw. Let me think. 3 days will take me to, today is Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday in the middle of the day. My schedule is just going to be so crazy that even knocking 12 hours off probably is not going to help me that much. So all right, well, I think we'll leave that there. So we got 3 different workers going. So having the 3 workers is extremely helpful at the moment, for sure. Lots of upgrades to do yet, and lots of things to continue to work on with TR11. That's a lot of, like I mentioned before, a lot of people seem to want to get it done as soon as possible and get everything ready to go and maxed out. But for me, it's the long game. So we're playing that long game, and our focus so far has been on mithril. That's pretty much, no, it's not pretty much. That is literally the only thing we've done. We built 3 mithril factories and leveled 2 of them up to level 2, and we're going on our 3rd one here. We'll join them all in a moment. We built our mithril depot, and we're leveling that to 2, and now we're building our mithril factory. I don't know if we can level that one or not, but so everything so far has been focused on that, because obviously that is what's going to get us a long way in the game, or a long way in getting stronger. All right, let's finish this off. We only got a minute left here. Let's finish it off with buying something interesting. What should we buy? I mean, like I said, my goal is to get all 3 of these, and anything beyond would be good. The main one I'm interested in is this one, the ranged weapon and the melee. We could actually buy that one now. So let's go ahead and do it and see what it's going to be. We won't be able to use it yet, but let's see what the future is going to be bringing for us. So we'll get this rare, which is completely useless to me. And here we go. Here's our second epic soul. Let's see what it's going to be. Damage for, is that an archer? Oh, daggers. I don't have any running daggers, though. Extra damage, extra crit when attacking, 12% restoring. For a tank, though. I wonder, oh, it's for the dagger. So, yeah, I could find use for that. Maybe. If not, it's a good one to keep in the bag just in case one day we want to get it. And what do we have? We have a dodge gem, we have a crit, and we have a crit. Not the worst. Not going to have an immediate effect, but, it's free stuff that someday might be useful. So the other thing I was going to do, I have a couple days to come up with this, that I've alluded to a couple different times, is now that I have 63,000 badges here, what I was going to do is buy this one right here. It'll be my first legendary soul. It's for an archer. It's for an archer armor. And it gets us extra 2,500 in damage. And we put this on, not Maddie, whoever, our girl's in the back. This will be an extra pretty much 15% damage, and she's our beast. She's just out there just going like crazy. Crit is minor. There's, only a couple extra drops in the bucket. Help there. Health, obviously, would be 30,000 health is huge. Again, that's not as critical for her. But one thing I think that could be useful is we got reanimation. For her, occasionally she dies in like Djembe and a couple other places, and she is so critical to the entire team that if she can just pop back up and be alive again, I think that'll just be huge. And 37,000 is extremely expensive, and it's going to, decimate me. I only have enough for one legendary artifact if I want to buy it, but I just think it is so potentially useful to my build that I think I need to buy this. So this is where I'm going to go, and I have, 3 days until it refreshes here. And even if I don't have the ability to use it yet, I think I have to buy that. So that is certainly what I'm looking at for a near future purchase. And that's kind of what I'm leaning towards. It'll be my first legendary, which would be kind of cool. I think it'll be highly useful and put our squad power up higher and make us more damaging. So that is where we're headed to. All right, this video has gone on long enough. So I will be back soon. Who knows actually what soon means to me recording, but soon to you on YouTube. So until then, this is QC Runner for QC Runner Games, and I will talk to you soon. See ya.